We're gonna continue on in the kitchen with the mandoline slicer. Now, I did the presentation with John, I don't even remember how long ago it was, and I bought one. And I thought, I got swept up in this. I don't know, how am I really gonna use this? I will tell you. I use it almost every single day because, like, for example, I was making a salad the other day and some people wanted onions on their salad and other people didn't. Yep. It was just like boom, 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 a big red onion, perfectly sliced in like seconds. I'll tell you, I probably use this more than anything else in the kitchen. $49.95, free shipping and handling. Your flex pay $16.65. John Florell is here, and I think we've got black or red.
Actually, yep, we've got them set up
black,
back here.
red, and white.
Black, red, or white. Yep.
Okay, but the big thing about this is the bonus peelers. And I remember we've done entire presentations where I've said, oh, by the way, you get the peelers.
I know. Well,
so let me tell you right up front, you get the peelers.
You get 3 of them, and they stack together, they nest together like this in the drawer. You have one straight, one serrated. Now this is the serrated, okay? This is for the really tough stuff.
Yep.
Okay, like butternut squash or something like that you may want to peel. The straight peeler for potatoes, carrots, cucumbers, zucchini. And then you've got this one which does your julienne. It's a super thin julienne angel hair. I'll show you those in a second. But look how they snap together. Easy storage. They snap together just like this. And they fit right into your kitchen drawer, okay? Yeah. But here's what saves you all the time in the kitchen.
Yep.
Our mandolin. Now this has a fold-up leg, okay? So you can use it as a straight mandolin or you can stand it up on its stand. Now, this is the most important feature of this machine. It's called the safety holder. There's 4 stainless steel prongs. They hold on to the food, you hold on to the holder. We also have this guide that slides up and down. This fits onto the guide. Your fingers never get close to the blades. Now, what the best part about this is it's completely adjustable. I'm gonna start out by adjusting it to as thick as slice. There's 4 different slicing thicknesses. You can see right here how they're all labeled. It's so simple to use. You take a potato, a tomato, an onion, whatever you wish, and you just start at the top, slide it down to the table, back up to the top, down to the table. So from one end to the other, you get perfect uniform slices. Now, when you get close to your fingers, like with one of those, if you've ever slipped on one of those old graters, you know, those knuckle butchers, the 4-sided tin can looking things?
Yes, yes.
You'll appreciate this safety holder because with those 4 stainless steel prongs, now that holds onto the food. Flip the little guide down, and now you can't make a mistake and you can't cut yourself. There's no waste. It takes it right down to the very last little nub. And I want you to look at these slices because they're all uniform and even. So, you know, cooking doesn't take time in the kitchen. It's the preparation of the food that takes the time. I think we'll all agree.
Yeah, and everyone loves this one.
You want to talk about saving time.
There are 64 reviews on hsn.com that make this a customer pick. And $16.65, you know, we think about all the healthy eating. The minute, you know, the first of the year comes, we all say, oh, we're gonna eat healthier, we're gonna eat healthier. Right. But one of the things that keeps, I know for me, is I used to think about, oh, I gotta slice this, I gotta chop that. Right. This, and you don't want to bring out like a huge machine that's the size of a Buick.
I know, right?
You know, this is just like so easy to pop out.
It's so simple. You keep it right on your countertop or tabletop.
You'll use it all the time.
And you know, you'll use it every day.
You really will.
I mean, most people have a drawer full of knives, but you get one thick slice with a knife, then you get a thin slice, and then you get your finger sliced. With this machine, you can't cut yourself. And by the way, I'm gonna adjust the slice. I showed you that tomato, perfect slices for salads, for sandwiches, but you can adjust the slice. So if you want a thin slice, I'm gonna take it all the way up to, well, there's also the safety, okay? But I'm gonna put it on the super thin slice for an onion. Because for onions, I'll tell you what, if this is the only thing you'll use this machine for, I think it's worth its weight in gold just for slicing onions.
I agree.
Because you get perfect uniform paper thin slices with no, the job's done so fast you don't even have time to cry, okay? But I want you to look at these slices. Now, I'm not done with this onion, but look at those perfect slices for salads, for sandwiches, for soups or stews. You may want to dice it. I'll show you that in a second, but with this guard, I want you to see this. You can't make a mistake and you don't waste anything. Even with this onion, you can take it right down to the end. You don't waste anything, you can't cut yourself, and you get perfect slices from top to bottom and all the way through that onion. Now, here's what made this machine actually famous. Actually, it's what this machine was designed to do over 100 years ago. They were originally developed in Germany as a cabbage board for making sauerkraut. You'll love this for long, stringy coleslaw. Make hot slaw, pepper slaw, chow chow. Do this with a head of iceberg lettuce on taco night. I mean, you want to talk about saving time. Now, I'm just doing a little bit here just to show you how quick and easy this is. I mean, look at that mountain of coleslaw. coleslaw done in seconds. Now, the best part about this mandolin is that it's so versatile. Some people don't like coleslaw long and stringy like this. I mean, I do. But if you'd rather have it deli style, watch what I'm going to do. Right here on the side of the machine, I'm going to drop this down to about the medium slice. And you see this little bar? Watch what happens when I slide this bar forward. You're going to see teeth pop up. Okay, you've got one row of teeth, now you've got 2 rows of teeth, and with those teeth that pop up, that's going to separate, and this is how you're going to end up doing your mincing and dicing for deli-style coleslaw without a lump, a hump, or a bump. I mean, look at this. It comes out so fine. You could sip that coleslaw through a straw.
It's snowing coleslaw.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at the mound in seconds, okay?
Yep.
So the time that you save is what, that's what pays for this machine. I mean, you think about it, if you were sitting there with a knife in the kitchen trying to make that coleslaw or dragging out that heavy food processor, drop a head of cabbage inside, you end up with soup. But watch this, because onions work the same way. You see, just for the minced onion, I think you'll love this for tuna fish or chicken salad, for homemade stuffing come the holidays, for meatloaf, for taco night, for chili. When you get down to the safety holder, you use that guide, and now you can't make a mistake. We just minced an onion right down. Look at that.
Wow.
You get a perfect mince.
Look at that. Now look how fast this is.
I know. How long would that take in a food processor? How much time would it take to clean the food processor?
Well, that's the other thing. And you know what I like to do is I'll sort of do like a chopping time and then put things in little you know, containers for the fridge, whether it's in my Debbie Meyer green boxes or just something to keep them. And then if I want to do a salad, I'll just do, you know, some tomato, some onion, you know, some cucumber. My daughter loves cucumber salad. And you know, it really is, I look at it, and it really is the prep that keeps you from doing that. But this is so incredibly fast. And by the way, you're getting the 3 peelers that are included in this. So this is an exclusive configuration here at HSN. 64 reviews on hsn.com make it a big customer pick. So you know, make it easier for you in the kitchen this holiday season and any time. I mean, you know, the minute the first of the year hits, the focus kind of turns to like that New Year's resolution and what we're going to do for health. You know, it's all about eating fruits and vegetables, and you gotta chop them up.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
not many people sit down with a cabbage and a knife and a fork.
Right. You know, I just peeled this carrot, okay, with one of the peelers, and now with the safety holder, I want you to see this, because I didn't change anything yet. This is the same setting I used for dicing that onion. Look at this. I'm julienning a carrot. You see the difference? Anything that grows in layers will automatically chop. Anything that's solid, like a carrot, a potato, a pear, an apple, you'll get that automatic julienne. So if you want to make French fries, you can make shoestring French fries by the mounds. You can make shoestring French fries by the pounds. And with this machine and the safety holder, you can't cut yourself. Look at this. Look at this. If you've got kids at home, you're going to love the long, stringy shoestring French fries. But also, you can do things like zucchini.
You could do hash with it too.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, that potato hash.
Make hash browns.
And
all that. Yep.
Right.
And anything
that
solid comes out in a stick. So
good.
You know, depends on what you want to do with this machine. Now, if you want bigger French fries,
absolutely.
Absolutely. If you like bigger French fries, though, just move the little the tab here on the side. Now you adjust the machine to make those larger French fries, big carrot sticks, big zucchini spears for a vegetable tray. And look at this. Now you can make your bigger French fries.
Oh, yeah,
but you want to see how they all come out.
Look at how perfect. They're all perfect. And by the way, if you have one of those air fryers like I do that I got here at HSN, you know, 2 pounds of potatoes, 1 tablespoon of oil, you've got yourself a delicious crispy side dish.
Instead of putting these in hot oil, try this too. Spread them out on a cookie sheet in the oven. Sprinkle some Parmesan cheese or barbecue salt over the top.
And roll them in egg whites
They're delicious
too. They get really
baked
crispy.
instead of fried.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, oh, and by the way, here's how versatile this machine is. There's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine. I mean,
26.
Depending on how you want to. Listen, all you do is brush it through. You can do 1 stalk at a time. I'm using the whole bunch because for stuffing come the holidays, for soups and stews. Look at this. For stir fries, you'll love it. And look at the time that you're going to save. Because how much time does it take to chop celery with a knife? With this machine, it's done quick, safe, fast, easy.
Well, how much time does it take to go to the emergency room and get stitches?
That too. Exactly.
I mean, I have to admit, I'm a klutz. You've seen me here on live TV, they try to keep me away from all the weapons. But my producer's confirming that. Yes, I am true. This is true. But on my mandolin, I don't ever hurt myself because of the safety features that you never, your hands never get close. And you can do that really fancy chopping. I mean, if you're a professional chef, they take years to get good at that close knife work. That ain't ever going to be me. I can tell you that right now.
Well, here's another nice thing about this. There's so many things you can do with this machine. As a corn stripper alone, hey, if you freeze corn in the summertime, you know, whether it's blanched corn, cooked corn, raw corn, maybe you've got a grandpa with teeth like the stars, you know, they come out every night. Or maybe you've got children with braces. They can't chew the corn off the cob. Look at all you do is brush it through. You get 4 or 5 rows of sweet corn off the cob, and it's not flying all over the kitchen like it is with it when you use a knife. So just as a corn stripper, look at what would you pay for a corn stripper alone? Probably $20, $30, $40 for a good corn stripper, and that's all it does is take corn off the cob. But here's what's unique about this machine. I want you to see this. I'm going to flip this up. Watch this. Now, instead of a straight slicer or mandolin, I'm going to flip this blade over. It locks in place just like this. Now you can see how it's got that ripple cut. Okay, let me clean this off here. You can see that ripple blade. Slide the platform back down, lock it into place, and watch this, because now instead of giving you a straight cut, now it's going to give you a ripple cut.
Ooh, look at that!
So for fancy decorating, for salads, for soups or stews, you can see the ripples on there, and by adjusting the thickness on the side of the machine here, you can do all kinds of different fun things. Like, instead of going through straight up and down, give the vegetable a turn like this each time before you brush it through this ripple blade. And I want you to see what's happening, because now you can make your waffle chips,
Look at that.
You can decorate your salad with, and think of all the calories you cut out with those holes.
How could you do this with How could you do this with a knife? I mean, that's the question right there.
Hey,
and then you do those waffle fries.
You go to, you can get these in those fast food places,
I love
the waffle
watching
fries.
you do this presentation because I forget all the things that it does.
And hey, if you're out on a cheap date, look at this, Helen, organic earrings.
Look at
You get the hungry guys to chase you around.
You've been alone a lot, haven't you, John, since I've seen you? Yeah.
It's a long drive here.
Okay, all right.
I have a lot of time to think.
I think
but think of all the things that you can do. Hey, try this with apples, too. If you can't get your kids to eat raw vegetables, try it through the machine like this, because by putting those holes, making that little waffle, or even just the ripple, think about this, too.
The shapes. Anything in shapes.
Anything with shapes, right. And you can adjust the thickness by adjusting the knob on the side here. So if you wanted them a little thicker, okay, maybe you're making, maybe you've got a dehydrator and you want to dehydrate apples, but you want to add a little twist to it. Add those ripples or those ridges to it. The kids go crazy over that. Or not even for dehydrating. I mean, even for a vegetable tray with the ridges on your vegetables like this, think about it. It holds more dip. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It grabs the dip.
Yeah, well, he looked right at me when he said that, folks. 361502 is the item number. A big customer pick with 64 reviews. $16.65 is your flex pay. Free shipping and handling. 3 flex pays for today. And, you know, I know we've got like another, 30 more seconds left, but everyone is saying yes to this.
If all you use this for is slicing tomatoes, the money that it saves you in time alone. I mean, look at this. Perfect uniform slices for salads, for subs, and I'll tell you what, you take a handful of these, you put them out on a sub like this.
Look at that.
I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. And they're all the exact same thickness. So, yeah, I mean, you could slice tomatoes
John Florell's
paper thin.
Sub Shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Here on HSN. My friend, when are you going to be back?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to check my schedule.
When's he going to be back? Dan? When's he back? Is John back later today, or is this the last...
It could be. Okay. I think it's the last one.
Oh, it is the last
today,
one? Okay,
yes.
I guess it is.
Yes,
I guess this is it. Nobody knows because we don't think he's going to be back. We're never going to see him again. No, we'll see him again, just maybe not today with this. So definitely order free shipping and handling and 3 flex pay, 361502. Now, you can always, thank you, John.
Thank you.
You can always check out hsn.com with all our specials, but we are doing something extra special, a Black Friday preview. So every Friday here at HSN, you can go to hsn.com and check out our Black Friday previews. You don't have to wait. You could just check it out on hsn.com. And as we get closer to Christmas, to the holidays, 42 days until Christmas, we're going to be doing a new Black Friday special every Friday. We're going to take a quick break, and then we've got Kelly Diedring in the kitchen with more great items, so stay tuned.